What is going on YouTube? It's Sank. We are back with another one. Now in this drop, coming to you guys with a couple of plays I'm going to bring to attention. Before I kick things off, if you'd like to help out the channel by hitting that like button, because it keeps the show rolling. Alright guys, so as you know, a ton of our portfolio plays are killing the game right now. That's Roku, Pinterest, Highcar, BCRX, Revolve, tons of our plays on the up and up. But I'm going to use this as an opportunity to put you guys on some of our next winning plays over time, so you guys continue to hit success in these markets, and I want to put you guys one step ahead of the game. Now what you guys got to know is you got to move strategically in this market, because some plays are breaking out, some plays are still deep down in their buy zone. So I want to let you guys know where you should be focusing your attention and your dry powder to hit those returns in the markets. And I want the whole family hitting success. So in this one I've got a jam-packed one for you as always, so do make sure you stick some all the way through for me. Let's get to the first one. So we've got ticker symbol WFC, that's Wells Fargo, sitting at $44. Now right now this plays in recovery mode off the back of the overreaction we saw in the markets last week across the board in banking plays. Now you guys know these overreactions create buying opportunities and opportunities to capitalize on short-term volatility, and that's one of the ways you hit success in these markets. Now check this out, 52-week high on this one clocked in at $48, so that's still 10% upside on that current stock price. And we'll let you guys know it doesn't stop there for the play, because they will move into the 50s. What we have here is an undercover reopening play, because as business activity continues to tick up, the demand for financial services and products will increase, benefiting this play. So moving forward, they're set to perform well. Now, over the next couple of sessions, if you guys catch them in any weakness, don't be alarmed. Just continue to build your position in this one where they're in the mid 40s or the low 40s. Because as I say, they will make a strong recovery into the 50s, and you will net those returns on this play. Let's get to the next one. So if we're going to talk about great reopeners, I couldn't pass on the opportunity. Touch on ticker symbol CZR, that's Caesars Entertainment. This time we're focused on the casino side of things. Now they're going to have no problem filling up their floors, so they are going to see a transformational change moving forward. So to make sure this one's also on your radar. You guys know I like this play in the low hundreds. There's $103 or less on this play. Now check this, we started the day around 105, then they dipped into the buy zone. As I say to you guys, it's all about making these strategic moves in these markets. It's going to save you being at the wrong end of a pullback in the play and help you net greater returns on your investment. So this is one, I say it's going to be a great reopening play. Now check this, we always have pullbacks in this play in and around the region of 10%. So this is just the most recent pullback in the play before they get off on their way. Now, if we do hit further headwinds in the markets, and we do see those levels we saw last week of $100, just continue to build your position on this one. That's an even better entry on this play at $100, because this one is going up. Now I'll talk to you guys about exit strategy. Some of our players were in it for the short term, some for the medium term, some for the long term. It all depends on the parameters and the nature of the play. This one, I'm eyeing them as a shorter term play through economic reopening. So exit is looking likely around Q3 or after their Q4 financial results, once they post up solid numbers. Now we're looking to take this play up to $140. So around the $125, $130 mark, we might be easing out the play, taking profits on this one to ensure that we can maximize our returns. Let's get to the next one. So on the topic of gaming, gambling plays, I want to touch on a play that's dominating the online space. That's ticker symbol DKNG, that's DraftKings. This one's sitting at $50. So recently, this one's had its short seller attacks, and we know this one's now caught up in a bit of stock price turbulence, market noise as I like to call it. Now DraftKings is a play that's in the spotlight. It's almost like a Tesla in this industry. It's carrying a lot of weight on its shoulders because it is the premier play in the online gaming gambling space. Because of this, there's a lot of pressure on the stock, and when short sellers do come out and attack the plays and all these kind of things, you do get that volatility in the stock price. But you guys got to overlook that. That is how you net those great returns. With DraftKings, you've got to adopt a medium to long-term mindset. That's how you extract maximum value from the play. With DraftKings, it's all about more states coming online, increasing that total addressable market, allowing DraftKings to continue scaling and expanding as a business, taking that stock price up with it. I'm going to put you guys on some game. Check that 1 year stock price. This one's on an upwards trend, but I want to pinpoint to you guys the positions and points at which it's bounced off that longer term support line. Okay, so one was beginning of August around the $31 mark. The next time was around the $30 $6 mark, $35 mark in October 2020, and very recently this one bounced off its longer term support at $41 in May. Okay, so this one has just bounced off that line, so this one's in the buy zone because they're very close to that longer term support at $50. So you might see this one in the high 40s again. That's even better entry, but at this price point it's great entry at this play because this one continues to post up good quarters. And remember, they've just increased their guidance for this year, so you know they're absolutely killing it as a business. This one will make its climb. This is a play that will get back to those heights of $70 in good timing. So you guys just got to overlook the shortcomings, the short-term turbulence in that stock price, get on board in another play that's going to be one of our winners. Let's get to the next one. The next one I've got for that ticker symbol LOVE, that's Lovesac. Now this one's dipped from their heights of over $90 just a few sessions ago to where they're at now at $69, and that opens up a good buying opportunity at these types of levels. Now this is the type of situation when you guys see that volatility in the market, you want to detach from the share price movement and focus on the business and the fundamentals. This is a play that's post up 2 blowout quarters, so business know how to take this play to success and how to move operationally because they're posting up profitable quarters. So I'm expecting good things for them as we move forward. Also to mention that they're opening up new showrooms as well. That's just going to increase their business activity. So when we see a quality play drop down in price, it's an opportunity for us to take advantage of that cheaper price point. Now, because they've just dropped, the game plan here is to ease into the play, okay? Ease into this one, see how they perform over the next couple of sessions. If you catch them in any additional weakness, if they do drop down to the mid 60s, just build on this play. This is one that can move very quickly because of that low float. Because of the low float, it creates that volatility in that stock price. So seeing a move like this doesn't surprise me. Same way that if Hayek was to drop down as well, that wouldn't surprise me. These are 2 low float plays, but if you catch them at the right levels, that bounce back can reward you guys with monetary gains. So this is just one I want to put on your radar as well. So if you've been rock with the channel, you know what time it is. I'm a new investor. Thank you for the gems, i.e. consistency and patience in between giving stock options. So I want to give a big shout out to all my new investors locked into the channel. Listen guys, you're investing into the markets at a great time. A lot of my OG investors who were with me the back end of last year, beginning of this year, wish they could start with a fresh portfolio and grab the prices you're able to get into the markets right now. Now for my new investors, for you guys to continue to hit success, I want you guys to remember some of the key pillars in these markets, right? So the first is just remember to keep it diversified. In this drop, I've given you a play in retail, I've given you a couple of plays in gaming, gambling, and in the banking space. Ensure you guys are moving in the right lanes in these markets because there's a lot of opportunity, but you guys want to be strategic with how you approach it, okay? So keep it diversified. Another is that you guys invest consistently into the markets. Don't just invest in a one-off, turn your back and walk away. Continue to invest and build into these companies. That's how you get those great returns. That's how you build the wealth in these markets. That's why I turn up each and every day to put winning plays on your radar every single day in these markets. Another is that you guys understand the plays inside out. I do my best to give you guys some of the nuggets of these plays, some of the catalysts, ensure you guys do your research outside of these videos so you know the play from A to Z, from front to back. And the key here is that doing that will allow you guys to weather the storms in these markets. So when we hit turbulent times, when some of these prices come down unexpectedly, you guys are able to just hold firm because you know what you're invested in. Now these things combined is going to allow you guys to continue hitting success in these markets for years and years to come. Hey, listen up, I'm excited to share the journey with you guys, to see you guys grow and evolve in these markets. I'm just looking forward to all of you hitting success with me. Alright, so that wraps up for this one. If you've got any questions for me, leave them down below and I'll get back to you. Honestly, I appreciate you guys. On your way out, do light up that comment section for me. And if you're new, join the movement. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.